Austin Aries,
Well, he's
the belt keeper.
The belt keeper. He's the belt keeper.
Yeah.
That's why he is the belt keeper. He was having more belts. He had more belts than him. Well, he did the show. It was the, what show was that? The Impact Lucha show, and he had like 7 belts or something that day.
Yeah, well, on ROH, he's got 3. One of them is the Impact, and the other 2 I'm not sure of.
Didn't he retire the Impact Grand Championship recently? Didn't that happen recently or something?
That I'm not sure of. All
right, let's move on. We have Jay Lethal, who is right now for storyline, as people know. Mm-hmm. He's in the middle of trying to beat all the people that beat him.
Correct.
In the last year.
That's the storyline.
The only problem is he can't do that because one of the people that beat him now works in NXT and is injured is Bobby Fish.
Correct.
So that's one of the people that beat him. We can't do that. But we are getting Jay Lethal versus Kushida.
Yep.
So I'm assuming Lethal keeps winning.
I'm hoping too. It's going to be an interesting match, but I think that I don't know. It's going to kind of be an even type of match where both their abilities, are somewhat similar, but I think I got to go with the edge to Lethal on this one.
Oh, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Why is Bully Ray wrestling?
Storyline, brother.
Why, though?
Storyline.
Why is he wrestling? Like, I don't understand.
It's storyline. I know behind the scenes, he's more of a mentor and a trainer and a scout, but for storyline purposes, he's taken on this young lion to make a point.
Well, he's facing Flip Gordon on this show. I don't know what to feel about this. And
here's the thing. If you haven't seen Flip Gordon before,
I love Flip Gordon. He's awesome.
He's an awesome wrestler. He will get better as time goes on. But the whole thing with Bully Ray is the respect issue. And that's the whole thing and why this match is happening, because he feels that Flip Gordon doesn't give him the respect that he should have.
I just don't understand why Bully Ray needs to wrestle at all. I don't get it.
There's 2 reasons. One for storyline, the other one is, well, do we have enough people on the roster that are not injured or have,
There are people not on this card.
Well, I know that, and that's my reason is, like you, why this is happening.
I mean, Daniel Kazarian and Scorpio Sky are on this card.
Right, and my whole thing is, why is this happening? You could basically put someone else in and have a tremendous match, but you're going to do this and stick to your storyline, and we'll see how it gets played out.
Bully Ray versus Cheeseburger again. They did that a bunch of times on House Show Circuit last couple weeks. Apparently it was terrible.
Well, supposedly, they made him the enforcer like they did with Dusty Rhodes.
Which is fine.
In Impact. And the thing is now there is no enforcer in ROH, and that's what they're looking for. But this is the way the storyline's getting played out because that's the way they want it to be played out.
Oh, be happy to hear that the Hurricane wrestled in matches.
Yes, I hear that.
And there's a rumor going around he might be the next enforcer.
I heard that.
Interesting.
And my thing is that would be great for ROH.
So that'd be great. I think that'd be really cool. Moving on.
Go ahead.
We have the Ring of Honor World 6-Man Tag Team Championships. I still don't know why they have these belts, but they have them.
Yep.
It is the Kingdom, Matt Taven, TK O'Ryan, and Vinny Marseglia. Yes, I said it right.
Yay!
Versus LIJ, because I'm not pronouncing the name of their team.
Okay.
Bushi, Evil, and Sonata.
I'm
assuming Kingdom retains, right?
With me, I don't think they will.
Really?
I don't think they will.
Okay.
But that's just me personally.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's what we do this for. That's why we do this. I don't know. I don't expect.
I'm kind of going with the underdogs.
That's fine. We move on to the ROH World Television Championship Baltimore Street Fight. Because they originally had this match booked, and then they had a title change for no reason, and so now we're doing this for the title.
Yep.
It is Punishment Martinez versus Adam Page.
You know what?
Why is Punishment Martinez TV champion? Why does this match need a championship? Why is Styles not on this show? Like, I don't understand any of this.
I have seen Punishment Martinez wrestle a couple matches, and granted, he's good, but if you look at the opponents he's facing, to me the opponents are a little bit better than he is.
Yeah, I don't understand why we're having this match anyway.
So my thing is
we're doing it.
He's been having the storyline with Hangman Page, who basically had some of the members of the Bullet Club come down to help him out, and I believe Adam Cole has come down to help him out. So
Adam Cole's not on this company.
Oh no, he's on NXT.
Yeah, not on the company.
I'm trying to remember who else. But the thing is that when things look like they're not going to go Page's way, the Bullet Club comes out in the system, and that's what makes the whole storyline between him and Punishment Martinez happen. and that's why we got this match.
Now, I have a question. I have a question for you, because this comes up a lot on podcasts I listen to.
Okay.
Do you think that there's too much Bullet Club right now on ROH television?
Right now, I think that people have, and that's because the organization has made that split. Like, there's two fractions of the Bullet Club, and people don't know which fraction to go with. You know,
but is there too much Bullet Club? Because, like, our 3 main event matches are Bullet Club members. Like,
I mean, and I'll give an example: Young Bucks and Cody, okay, and Hangman Page. They're all part of the Bullet Club.
But Young Bucks were also in the Golden Elite,
right?
So,
and so now, I mean, you got people that are confused. You know, are they with Bullet Club? Aren't they with Bullet Club? What's going on? I'm not sure. So
talking to someone who just bought a Golden Elite T-shirt, so
you know,
I can't really complain.
Yeah. My thing is, if I'm the booker and behind the scenes person on the show, and I notice most of the matches are with Bullet Club members, I would kind of say, so why are we doing this? You know, and let's put other talent on. But that's just me. I think they're doing this basically to hype up more merchandise and to see how far the split with the Bullet Club actually goes.
Plus, you have building the Elite. That is woman booking the show
Right,
better
right.
than the show better than even.
And that's it. You know, me, yeah, there's too much Bullet Club, but as a fan, I would like to see which Bullet Club fraction comes out on top.
So anyway, the reason I brought up the Bullet Club is because did we even decide who's winning? Is Page winning the title here? I don't think we decided who's winning this. Who's winning? I'm assuming the Adam Page wins just because of the Bullet Club factor.
I gotta go with Punishment Martinez.
Okay. I just realized we didn't pick a winner. So anyway, let's move on to the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships. It is the Briscoes taking on the Young Bucks. This is happening again.
And here's the thing.
I have no problem with that.
But here's the thing. You get the Briscoes as the uber heel tag team, which basically puts the Young Bucks as the good guys. Now,
well, the Young Bucks are the good guys now.
Right, but I mean, in the past, the roles were reversed, where the Briscoes were the good team and the Young Bucks were the heels. So now, here it is. It's going to be, and I got to, sorry, GR, I got to go with your word. This is going to be a slobber knocker of a match, where basically it's going to be very physical. It's going to be very, a lot of finishing moves and attempts. And I'm hoping that, it's not going to be any type of count-out or disqualification. I would love to see this match end with a surefire winner. And I think, and I hate to say this, I am going to say that them boys retain the titles.
See, I have a weird feeling that they're going to put the belt on the Young Bucks. I don't know why. It has a gut feeling. And then they'll be the man that will hold for going in. Because I'm thinking ahead. I'm trying to think ahead.
Go ahead.
Because the next thing is All In. So the next big thing is All In. And I know All In technically is not a Ring of Honor show or New Japan show,
Correct.
But I'm just trying to think ahead. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't shock me if they put the belts on Young Bucks.
Okay.
So that at All In, they're holding both the Ring of Honor and IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championships.
Okay.
That wouldn't shock me.
I get that.
That wouldn't shock me at all.
I get that. But
that's just my opinion.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's just my opinion. So, moving on, we have the Ring of Honor World Championship Triple Threat. Now, storyline going in here, this is all back and All In again.
Correct.
Cody has to win the title, or Nick Aldis will not accept his challenge for the NWA Championship at All In.
Correct.
So, we have Dalton Castle, Cody, and Marty Scurll. Is it given that Cody wins here, or what do you think happens here?
Here's the thing. I think the belt's not going to stay on Dalton's waist, and it's going to go to the villain, Marty Scurll.
See, I would love to see Scurll with the belt. I think he's so over right now. He's huge right now.
It's not only that, but in storyline, there's a friction between him and Cody with Bullet Club issues. So what better way to basically put the cherry on top than having the villain Marty Scurll win the championship?
Now, to be honest here, how does this affect All In?
It really doesn't, because Cody and the Young Bucks are still going to have their program.
Oh, no, that's what's happening. I'm just saying,
right.
Storyline-wise,
yeah.
Nick Aldis has said he will not defend the NWA Championship against Cody unless he's Ring of Honor champion.
That's what he says,
so
but
what's going to happen? That's what I'm wondering.
So that's what he says, but you know how things go is just because you don't win a title doesn't mean you're going to have the match, because here's the thing. a match between him and Nick Aldis, that's good for business. Whether he has,
future business.
so whether or not he has the title, no title, it's good for business. I don't see Cody getting this because Cody is in so many other things, and his time in ROH is somewhat kind of limited. So that's why I see the belt going on the villain Marty Scurll.
I think I would like it better if it was on Marty Scurll. I don't think it's going to happen. I have a weird feeling they're going to do the whole Cody's going to win the title, blah, 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 blah. But the problem I have with that means that makes him a multi-time champion. We've only had a couple of those in history, so I don't know.
Correct.
We'll figure out what happens. So that's pay-per-view. I'm looking forward to the results of Best of the World. Not going to BS people. Not watching this show live because I'm not paying for it.
Because my whole thing is, I would love to see if Cody has the belt, and the dream match I want is Cody versus Jay Lethal.
That'd be cool. Because Cody, technically that fits in Jay Lethal's storyline.
There you go.
Perfectly with Jay Lethal's
There you
storyline. Interesting thing here that I thought about this.
Go ahead.
If Cody wins the title, that means he'd be Ring of Honor champion 2 years in a row at the G1 Climax Special.
There you go.
Because last year he won the Ring of Honor championship right before the G1 Climax Special, so you can face Okada.
So if you want to put
this year would be Omega versus Cody. I don't know why Cody's main eventing the G1 Climax years in a row.
So if you want to put another belt around Cody's waist and, give him more accolades,
And we'll talk about All In, and we'll talk about a G1 special at a future date. So let's wrap things up, shall we?
I wish I was younger.
End the show with A Great Big World, Younger. I heard it at church a couple weeks back, and I really liked it.
Oh,
so,
good.
So there you go. That's it for the show. For more information, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at the Blake and Sal Show, at Blake and Sal Show. And our Instagram is extremely active. Extremely active. Like, I was able to put up the graphics from, like, the Hall of Fame induction for the hockey and things like that this week, and the WWE television deals and everything else. So, very active Instagram page. And also, we launched a Instagram TV channel this week, too, with some old videos, and that's going up this week, too. So, that's pretty cool. We're part of the Filling Void Podcast Network. You can hear me on the Clerks Minute Summer Series, which is every other Friday, and also on No Days But Today, our retrospective, on the other Friday. So every other Friday, every Friday you'll have me either on Clerks Summer Series or on No Days But Today. So right before this show, go listen to that. So there you go.
Okay.
Next week, Sally back. We'll have Mike here as well.
Yes, Sal, Mike.
We'll catch up on the hockey world. There's been a lot going on. The Stanley Cup champion Washington Capitals, the NHL MVP Taylor Hall. We have the craziness of free agency, the NHL draft, any trades that go on. And then, on the second half of the show, also the Hockey Hall of Fame. And on the second half of the show, we're going to have Rich Fan from the PW Torch coming on with us to preview the New Japan G1 Classic, G1 Climax in San Francisco.
Well, there you go.
So that'll be on next week's show. So there you go. Big show. This is sometimes the way I treat the show like a radio show because you never quite know what we're going to be planning. So that's next week.
There you go.
All that being said, thank you so much for listening. Let's wrap it up. I'm Mike.
I'm Mark. I got a special shout out I want to put out, and it's to the 4th grade class of Miss Fiker at A. Burdick Elementary School. I had a great time being a math tutor to you guys, until the summer vacation started. And I congratulate you guys on going into the 5th grade, and I wish you well. And you'll still see me in the building because Miss Fiker has asked me to return to do it for next year. So kudos to you guys. And as always, support your local indie promotions because these are the boys and girls that are putting out their blood, sweat, and tears and their bodies on the line to make it into the major organizations. And if you give them love, they'll show you love back. So support these organizations, please, because these are the future superstars that you'll see down the road. And as always, it's been your pleasure. And for the World Cup people, go!
And all that being said, thank you again for listening. You're listening to the Blake and Sal Show. Have a good day, everybody.
Just